Charlotte Specht, Southern Wake Quilters, Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina, March 15th, 2016. Okay, this quilt was made by an elderly Amish couple in Charm, Ohio. I lived in the Amish country for 8 years and became very friendly with a lot of the Amish quilters. So one day, one of my Amish friends had just started a quilt shop in her home. She had just become widowed and was very impoverished. So I needed some things, and I loved her dearly. She was a sweet lady. Went down to get some things, and this quilt was laying on the top of the bed frame in her living room, where she had stacks of quilts that were made by the Amish ladies. So I bought my things and started to leave, and when I started to leave, she said, "Would you buy this quilt?" And being very much a traditionalist, I thought, well, I really didn't want, didn't want to, but she said, well, this was made by an elderly couple up the street whose stove broke down and winter is coming. They will not ask for help and they need money for a new stove. So they went to the coat factory in Berlin and they gave them all of their coat lining fabrics. So they brought him home, and the old gentleman, he was 88 and she was 86. He cut the pieces, she sewed them together, and they quilted it. So my friend Amanda said, "Would you give us $85 for it?" Well, of course, by that time I would have mortgaged the kids to have the money to pay for it. So I took it home and put it on the bed upstairs. My husband came home and went upstairs and he said, "Where'd you get that quilt?" And I told him, he says, "Well, I think you better put it in the closet because I think it'll probably be so loud it'll keep us awake tonight." So anyway, that is the story, and that was in 1975. So that is the story of my Amish quilt. And they did get their new stove.